Hey everybody, good afternoon. It's Mrs. Biracial Guru on behalf of Empowerment Schooling, a platform of life coaches who share one goal, and that is to empower others with hope, having only positive experiences. Okay, I'm Mrs. Biracial Guru. Just a little bit about myself. I am mixed with white and black, not Latina. I know, I got that my whole life. My mom comes from a side, guys, business, what you would call educated, well put together, those people that have the fork on this side, and my dad, straight hood of Compton, LA to be exact. So I'm the expert when it comes to having to grow up in this society and not know what side to choose. Like, how do you choose? Dating life, school life, music life, performing arts, like, they're totally different. Okay guys, so we're going to get into this topic. Us at Empowerment School, and we have been talking about relationships. Yes, them ships. Parentships, workships, strangerships, intimate ships, friendships, any type of ship. So for my people, which is the mixed culture, I wanted to break that down a little bit for you guys. Everyday struggles in society, I get it. Stuff we hear, stuff you deal with, from based on a physical outside appearance, not knowing what to choose, not knowing what to identify with. I mean, they do have race, black and white, which I'll elaborate with on later, the real true story about that. But our colors is kind of like caramel, mocha. Some people, don't look tan. So you really don't know where you fit in. So we talked about fear. One emotion. From the biracial standpoint and mixed culture standpoint, I understand fear in relationships is difficult. From friendships to boyfriends to girlfriends to wives to husbands, because it's like, okay, if I'm attracted to a black man, how do I bring that home to my white side of the family? Or if I'm attracted to a white man, how do I bring that home to my daddy's side? Like, what do I do? How do I choose? So you end up being fearful in every relationship that you come by, not knowing what to choose, not knowing what to do, not really choosing or having bonds with people that you actually really have bonds with, because you're scared of what your family is going to say. Are they going to accept them at Thanksgiving dinner? Maybe not. Or they're just going to look at them funny. I get it. We also talked about communication. Communication from the biracial standpoint also has to do with fear. You're fearful to communicate. You don't want to communicate based off of a race, based off of a physical appearance, outside appearance. They don't want to communicate with that person, or because they act too black, or they act too white, or, oh, he's black, why does he speak like that? Like, why is he all, bougie, as they call it? Or you go home to your white side, oh, he ghetto? Why is he ghetto? You don't even know him or her. No, they're not. Ghetto is an action, okay? Everybody got a little bit in them. That's just a hint. That's a place. Then you have happiness. Guys, happiness, we did break down the true meaning of happiness on another video. But from a biracial standpoint, that comes from all self-identifying within you. Who are you? Do you know who you are? I mean, how do you expect your family to know who you are if you don't know who you are? How do you expect a mate to know who you are if you don't know who you are? What I have come to realize, and what Mrs. Biracial Guru has mastered, I don't have to choose. I'm not on that sailboat going like this anymore, where it's like, ooh, they're gonna say this, or ooh, they're gonna say that. I really don't care what anybody says anymore, because Alyssa is gonna be Alyssa regardless. You're either gonna accept it or not. You do not choose your family. They're given to you. Sometimes You gotta make your own family and your own cultures, especially being in the mixed biracial community, even in society. So what that person at the work has to say? So what that teacher has to say about you? They don't know you. They know a physical appearance of you. When they ask you what you are, it's okay to be mixed, but don't be confused. So, one thing that you have to ask yourself and one thing that you have to do is identify with you. Write a list. What are some of your talents, your interests of passion? And what I mean by that, what do you like? What do you like to do? Who are you? Where do you see yourself going outside of this physical body with this, sometimes crazy hair? Half one might be curly, half might be straight, half poofy one day, the other half got itself together. Why does that matter? It doesn't. Do you like to shop? Do you like to fish? Do you like music? What kind of music do you like? Why does it matter if you like rap music? What, that makes you too black? I know I've heard that one too. Or if you like Taylor Swift, what, that makes you too white? What's that mean? It's the genre of music. There's a lot of people who like opera. Me, myself, I'm not too into opera, but there's a lot of people who are into opera, into dance, into ballet, into cheerleading, into sports. What do you like? Where do you see yourself going? Once you self-identify with yourself, with your emotions, and with your thoughts from a mental standpoint in your subconscious, wear it confidently in your skin. And guess what, guys? You won't have to choose, because you will walk around with that coat on and nothing else will matter. So what if you can't take your significant other home to the family dinner? Have your own. Who says you can't? If they don't want to accept you and the other person that accepts you for who you are, then it doesn't matter. You choose and create your own reality. And that's just how it goes, guys. So sometimes in these ships, you're going to have to create your own ships all the way to family. So it doesn't matter your color. It doesn't matter your race. It doesn't matter your ethnicity. It does not matter your background. But it all starts within you. And another tip, guys, knowledge is power. So get to know your roots and where you came from outside of a color.